Oh my god, Mr. Iwata is not what it looks like.
Orenji senpai, それは犬に餌をやるための時間です。タプテヌ。
Whoa, you came all the way here just to tell me that? I mean, you could have just sent me an email.
Listen, ひもである。私はそんなに私のお母さんど大会です。メガ進化。
All the way from Japan though, that's a pretty long...
Take this.
Gosh, my very own Mega Ring? But Mr. Miyamoto Iwata-kun, I don't know... He's gone! It's glowing! Do you think it's leading me to the Mega Stones?
Are you talking to me?
Whoa! Which one could it be? The Mega Stone.
Mega Evolution! What's up everyone, MunchingOrange here, and after a very long time, welcome to another Pokemon Top 10 video. Pokemon X and Y introduced a lot of great new features and visuals to the Pokemon series, but without a doubt the most game-changing new addition of all was Mega Evolution. Whether giving some love to Pokemon that desperately needed it or allowing fan favorites to go full Super Saiyan, Mega Evolution was a really unexpected but definitely very welcome new feature to the Pokemon series. So with those 3rd generation remakes being less than 2 months away now, just 2 more months? It's finally time for me to share my top 10 favorite Mega Evolutions introduced in Pokemon X and Y with you guys. Now before we get started, I wanted to mention that this is going to be my list, so it's based on my opinion on how much the Mega Evolution improved on the original Pokemon's design, as well as overall usefulness. And I won't be diving too much into the competitive side of things, because I've never been a huge competitive gamer myself, but whether you are or not, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. So if you disagree with some of my options, let me know in the comments below what your top favorite Mega Evolutions are, whether they be from X and Y or new ones that are coming in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, as well as some that you might like to see in the future. Now with all that said, let's finally begin with number 10. Houndoom has always been a personal favorite of mine that just barely didn't make it into my top 10 Pokemon list, just because of my recently found love of Ninetales. As such, I was super excited when I found out Mega Houndoom was in X and Y, and when I finally saw him in action, I was not disappointed. Design-wise, Mega Houndoom looks mega badass, growing the bones along his spine into a full-on bone chest armor. The horns on his head now stick straight up and make him look overall way more menacing, and I don't think anyone would even dare go near your house if they saw this guy protecting it. Unfortunately for Mega Houndoom, his looks are just looks, and I quickly learned he's not very good in battle almost solely because of his ability. The Solar Power ability increases special attack by 50% while your Pokemon is in the sun, but unfortunately also makes you lose 1/8 of your HP at the end of each turn. While this gives Mega Houndoom a whopping base 210 special attack, his not so great speed and losing so much HP every turn really just leaves this guy hung out to dry. Should've packed some sunscreen. Number 9. Next up we have Mega Kangaskhan, quite a unique and super creative idea for a Mega Evolution. I remember the day Mega Kangaskhan was first revealed at the World Championship last year, and it was so different from any other Mega Evolution we'd seen so far. To become Mega, Kangaskhan didn't need fancy hair, extra spikes, or anything for that matter. All Kangaskhan did was what she does best: be a mom, and she raised her baby from a boy into a man. Or the woman, because all Kangaskhan are female, but oh how the turntables! Kangaskhan, who once gave everything to protect her precious baby, is now protected by her child, who packs quite a punch. A half damage punch. That is all thanks to the Parental Bond ability, which makes every attack hit twice and applies secondary effects that the move might have. This means double power up, double sucker punch, double scoop ice cream cone, double rainbow all the way across the sky. What really impresses me about this Mega Evolution though is just how much a single ability helped out this Pokemon. It didn't get any design changes, but just played off what Kangaskhan was already known for, and that made it a really strong Pokemon. So strong in fact that it ended up thrown into Smogon jail. Poor kid. Number 8. They say knowledge is power, but Mega Alakazam says, spoons are power! I really love the design of this Mega Evolution because at least to me, it kind of tells a story. In order to achieve Mega Evolution, Alakazam gave up everything and focused only on his mind. He focused so intensely that he didn't worry about simple things like trimming his beard or washing his clothes, but in the end achieved a state of mind beyond human comprehension. He achieved an inner peace so great that even his feet came to live in perfect harmony with each other. The ultimate handshake. With feet. Okay, I might be making this story up as I go, but regardless of what Alakazam did, going Mega granted him insane special attack and speed, making him the fastest non-legendary special attacker in the whole game. All this genius in one mind, and he still forgot one little thing. A good ability. Trace copies the ability of the Pokemon that you are currently battling, and it completely ruins all of the potential that I just talked about and leaves everything up to complete luck. Or prediction, but you know, I'm not very good at this game. Get a good ability? Amazing! Destroy all ice cream in sight. However, trace a bad ability, and you might as well be this guy. You're a sitting duck. Lit. There is one thing about Mega Alakazam that annoys me even more than his ability, and honestly it's why this Pokemon isn't higher up on this list, and that is not enough spoons! Number 7. Somewhere down in the deep blue sea lies a delicate, majestic creature. A creature with gorgeous red scales, luscious lips, and large, glistening eyes that seem to stare directly into the soul. We're talking, of course, about Magikarp. 20 levels later, and you got yourself an angry, magical Chinese dragon! Snake. Thing. Not intimidated enough yet? Allow me to introduce Mega Gyarados! Enemies are so terrified of his sweet stash that their abilities won't even work. Sometimes. One of the best things about Mega Gyarados to me was that I never even knew it existed until the moment I came face to face with it in the final battle against Lysander. Seeing it in this fiery battlefield at such an important moment in X and Y story made it look so incredibly cool that I just had to catch one and try it out for myself. With insanely good attack and it being overall pretty bulky, it did not disappoint in the battling department. But I do have one complaint with its typing. Instead of a water and dark type, it could have easily been a water dragon type, which I feel is what Gyarados was always destined to be. But destiny had other plans. Also, why does he always look so angry? Is it maybe because he looks like a shrimp? Am I the only one that sees that? Maybe I'm just hungry. Number 6. Mega Mewtwo Y. Why, you ask? That's kinda confusing. Why Mega Mewtwo Y over Mega Mewtwo X? Why the brain over the brawn? I honestly like both of these Mega Evolutions so much, and it was very hard to choose which one I like more. They are without a doubt the two strongest Pokemon currently in existence. In fact, stats-wise, they're so powerful that they have a base stat total higher than the god of Pokemon himself, Arceus. In order to determine which Mega Mewtwo is the true lord of Mega Evolutions, we have to dive deep and make an analogy that makes no sense at all. See, what we have here is a Dragon Ball Z situation, where every season you think you've seen the strongest villain, and then they come in and introduce a new guy, and then he becomes the strongest, then another new guy comes along, and so on and so forth. Let's say the good old original Mewtwo was Frieza. Then came along Arceus, the new top dog, claiming to be the best around. But the next arc came along, and Majin Buu stepped in, with his Super Buu form, and ultimately, Kid Buu. I mean, with logic as flawed as this, it should be obvious Mewtwo Y is the best, and if you think I'm wrong, well, I'm not. If there are any of you out there that are totally lost right now because you don't know about Dragon Ball Z, I mean, are you even human? Cause like, even my grandma knows Dragon Ball Z and she doesn't even believe in the internet. In reality though, I just like Mega Mewtwo Y's design a lot more than X because he combines elements of Mew and Mewtwo, and he keeps the original typing, so I still secretly believe that this is Mew 3. With all of this Dragon Ball Z talk though, I really have to question, who's the Goku of Pokemon? Number 5. All aboard the fabulous train. For most of you that watched my X and Y videos, this Mega Evolution should come as no surprise on this list. The hair is just too dang outrageous to keep away from your gentle eyes. You could think that this beautiful mane is simply there for looks, but there is more than meets the eye. Mega Ampharos' phenomenal locks of hair don't just ensure its role in hair commercials, but also turn it into a dragon type. The science behind it is really quite elementary. Not a dragon? Dragon. Not a dragon? Dragon. Yeah, I don't get it. I did a little investigating and I have a feeling that they always intended for Ampharos to be a dragon type because his Japanese name literally means electric dragon. Regardless, Mega Ampharos is definitely a personal favorite Mega Evolution of mine, and a lot of it is due to its more lighthearted design when compared to all the serious looking Mega Evolutions we have. Spectacular looks come at a cost though, and for Mega Ampharos that is in the stats department. While he has a really high special attack, Mega Ampharos is as slow as a crustal, a crab with a 400-pound chunk of rock on its back. Just how heavy can that hair be? Apparently nothing at all, because Ampharos is the exact same weight whether it is or isn't Mega Evolved, so explain that, Clarissa, cause I don't get it. Number 4. Next up, we have one of the very first Mega Evolutions to be revealed. It's Mega Lucario. I have to be honest and admit that I didn't like this guy very much at first because I was judging him as if it were a regular evolution to Lucario. Mega Evolution is more like the true potential of a Pokemon being unlocked, releasing the power that was always stored inside with the bond of its trainer in order to transform. Legend says that Lucario was the first Pokemon ever able to Mega Evolve, and that's why I feel they really worked the hardest to make him feel like the perfect Mega Evolution. What seals the deal for me here though is how versatile Mega Lucario can be in the battling department. I remember before Mega Lucario was banished to the Shadow Realm, he was my favorite Mega Evolution to use competitively because you never knew what kind of Lucario would show up. Could be a physical attacker, a special attacker, heck, it might not even be Mega Lucario. And this element of surprise, combined with an awesome design, is what put Mega Lucario where he is, in jail. Number 3. Our next Mega Evolution comes under the same battle as with Mega Mewtwo. Which one is better, Mega Charizard X or Mega Charizard Y? Fortunately, we don't need any more Dragon Ball Z references in order to settle this debate. Both of Charizard's Mega Evolutions are very good in their own way and make it an extremely versatile Pokemon in many of the same ways as Mega Lucario. You never for sure know what kind of Charizard will show up until the moment it Mega Evolves, and then it's just too late. You'll either be burnt to a crisp as Charizard Y unleashes the power of the sun on you, or you'll be torn to shreds by the ferocity of Charizard X's tough claws. Really thinking about it though, Charizard Y feels like the more natural Mega Evolution to Charizard, with it staying closer to the original design and working more off of Charizard's already existing strengths. Charizard X, on the other hand, drastically changes the formula and focuses on exactly the opposite, adding in all the features a fan could have only ever dreamed of for the best non-dragon dragon Pokemon. When it comes down to it and I have to choose my favorite, I really just have to unleash my inner fanboy here and ask a few simple questions. Which Charizard looks like it's always shiny? Which one has blue fire coming out of its mouth? And which one finally turns Charizard into the fire and dragon type we always dreamed of That's right, it's gotta be Mega Charizard X all the way for me. I've loved Charizard from the start, and I love this new Mega Evolution. If only Senpai would love me back. Number 2! Cockroaches. One of the most hated creatures on this planet. But you know what's worse than cockroaches? Flying cockroaches. Mega Pincer. Okay, I know Pincer is based off a stag beetle, but whatever. This Mega Evolution is one of my favorites, and it's almost solely due to the new ability it introduced, Aerialate. It is the signature ability of Mega Pincer in X and Y, but I heard Mega Salamence is also getting it in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so that'll be fun. The ability basically turns normal type attacks into flying, which means you also get the same type attack bonus because Mega Pincer is half flying type. On top of this, he's got a great boost to his attack, decent speed, and a badass design, making him my favorite looking bug type Pokemon ever, and definitely the most threatening. Sure, his cousin Mega Heracross might be stronger, but Mega Pincer got spikier horns, scarier eyes, stronger arms, and freaking wings! What'd you get, Mega Heracross? A big horn and some pool floaties? Wow, so cool! It's like overnight Pincer's life completely flipped, and now not even the sky's the limit for this guy because he can just fly on up there and do whatever the heck Mega Pincers do up in the sky. Number 1. You're probably expecting some kind of funny joke here. Haha, you all know that MunchingOrange guy. He never takes the number 1 spot seriously in his top 10s. But no, this time it's serious. The best Mega Evolution introduced in Pokemon X and Y is Mega Mawile. Mega Evolution brought this Pokemon from being a long forgotten relic of Generation 3 to one of the strongest and best designed Pokemon in X and Y. He was even one of the most used Mega Evolutions in competitive battling. God damn it, did he seriously get banned too? Regardless, I truly think Mega Mawile is the best example of just how amazing Mega Evolution can be for some Pokemon. For 10 years, Mawile lived in our memories, never getting any love from Game Freak, until finally X and Y came around and he was sprinkled with some magical fairy dust, and suddenly, boom! Brand new typing, Fairy and Steel, new ability that doubles his attack. Double the jaws, double the power. When you look at it literally, it just makes perfect sense for this Mega Evolution, and really proves that 2 heads are always better than 1. Yummy, yummy. Hey there! Thanks for watching my top 10 Mega Evolutions. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below and share it with your friends that might be into Pokemon, as well as let me know what your top 10 favorite Mega Evolutions are in the comments below. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, this will be a 2-part series, so after Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire come out, and I get my chance to check out all of the new Mega Evolutions introduced in those games, I'll be back with another top 10 video in the same fashion as this one, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see that. Now before we end this off, I wanted to leave you guys with some other Mega videos I've done in the past in case you're bored or want to check out more stuff. So first up, right up here, will be all of the Mega Evolutions in Pokemon X and Y with my narration on the details on where to get them, as well as what stats change and all the new abilities. It includes every single Mega Evolution, not just my top 10 favorite ones. And down here, you will find another top 10 that I did, the previous one, which was actually my top 10 favorite Pokemon. You may have heard me mention it a few times throughout this one, so check those out if you're bored or if you just want to check out more of my stuff. Now I wanted to take a moment to really thank all of you that have been with my channel for a long time so very much. We're really close to 500,000 subscribers, and that's something that I could have only ever dreamed of, so I just really wanted to take this chance and thank you all so much for subscribing and staying through and watching my videos. You guys are really awesome. Thank you all for watching once again, and I'll see you all next time. Oh God.